getting tough now. No NFL football, no Nike shoes, now possibly no Levi's because of what they are doing. You know, the mainstream media loves this because they agree with it. I hate it. It's ruining my days.
Well, I hate it because, I mean, I was a huge football fan, and I will not watch. I walked away even from the MRC Fantasy Football League because I just won't deal with it. And yes, I won't wear Nikes, and now I won't wear Levi's. Levi's is worried about the fabric of our society. They should be worried about the fabric we put on our little bodies. That's what they should be worried about. That's their job, and that fabric will not be Levi's in my case. We saw that came out today that Nike has lost 20% of its support. 20%. It went from 49 to 39%, which for people who can do math, it's not 10% loss. It's 20% of the total support that they had. So they're taking a huge hit in the market. They're taking a huge hit in support from fans. And for what? To basically kiss up to people, and it didn't change their view of Nike at all.
I hope
this is foolishness. They're being run by idiot former journalists. That's got to be it.
Yeah, and I hope their boards of directors, these publicly traded companies, board of directors are paying attention to what these companies are doing. They need to make some wholesale changes. Now, the mainstream media lit up, of course, regarding this op-ed. It was wall-to-wall coverage. Oh, this is the truth. And inside of the Donald Trump White House. Roll tape.
We begin with that unprecedented move, something we have never seen before. A letter published late today by the New York Times, written by someone inside the Trump administration. An anonymous senior official describing what it's like inside the White House.
No matter where you stand on the president or his policy, should all Americans be shaken by this?
Look, I think so. I mean, because the portrait that's being painted is a president that is not fit to run the country.
The internal feud within the paper again has compelled former Times public editor Margaret Sullivan to tweet, "It's not a good day to be, or rather, it's a good day not to be the public editor of the New York Times."
So whatever happened to journalistic integrity? What about questioning sources? Don't these people do this anymore?
No, this is just another opportunity for the New York Times to show that it's more woke, more leader of a resistance than the Washington Post or CNN. This is not journalism that these outlets are practicing. They are propaganda outlets whose sole goal now isn't just to undermine a presidency. They're working with forces within the government to coup. Right. We've got to stop hiding from that word.
But Dan,
we don't have people on the street with guns, but it's a coup.
We got to use some common sense here, right? I mean, we've seen this president under a microscope now since 2015. If he was really that unstable, if he was really as is described in this so-called op-ed, which is just nothing more than a hit piece, if this person really exists, don't you think we would see the real Donald Trump come out on national television once in a while? We haven't.
The real Donald Trump is the classic, what you see is what you get. He is rough around the edges, and the press can't stand that, and the left can't stand it. He is like the rest of us. He doesn't always say the best words. He says the words that strike with his audience, and it's working. He's succeeding. The economy is doing well. Jobs are doing well. Growth is doing well. Consumer confidence is doing well. And so they have to end up writing this op-ed. It's like, well, we disagree with him on some stuff. Well, too darn bad, then quit.
Yeah, I don't believe this person exists. That's number one. And number two, I think this is a complete and total hit job. And number three, it's yellow journalism. They're redefining, the modern mainstream media is redefining yellow journalism, and this is a great example of that. Dan, thanks.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.